Hi, welcome back to part 2 of the introduction to Leader's new Search Chrome extension. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the first step of annotation process, and that is to verify entities. Just to recap, the best way to start annotating a page is to load a pre-processed news article. Here, I'm using a recent news about NASA's Artemis program as an example. A typical news article can contain dozens of entities, so the first thing to do is to read it in full and identify the most relevant entities. In this case, the most relevant entities are NASA, Artemis program, and the 9 astronauts selected for the program. And as you can see, they are all mentioned in the title. This is typical of a news article where it contains only a handful of previously unreported facts, and they usually appear in the title or the first paragraph. This should be the focus of our annotation. Click on NASA in the article that is highlighted by the dotted underscore, and you will see a single suggestion for this entity. In this case, the AI engine feels confident NASA is the US space agency and provides the essential information from Wiki for the user to confirm it is indeed the case. You can verify this entity citation by clicking on the checkbox next to the pop-up. In this case, because the word NASA has been identified several times in the article, you can verify them all by clicking on the Yes button to bulk verify. Once verified, you notice the dotted underscore turn green, meaning they are now verified entity citations, where NASA is the entity and the underscore text are the citations. Next, click on the citation for Artemis, and you will see the suggested entity is the Greek goddess and not the NASA program. In this case, you need to delete the entity suggestion by clicking on the trash can icon. After deletion, highlight the word Artemis and click Add New Entity. A pop-up box with new suggestion will appear. In this case, the second entry in the result is the right entity. So we can go ahead and select it and confirm that it is indeed the right entity citation. And in this case, it's also applicable for us to do a bulk verify. Now, scroll down and click on other occurrences of NASA and Artemis, and you will see that they are all highlighted in green and linked to the right entity. We can verify astronaut Christina Koch the same way. Scroll down and you'll notice the tags Koch are also identified as entities. Click on one and you'll notice that it's linked to the wrong entity. Once again, delete the citation for Koch and add a new one back in. This time, enter the word Christina Koch into the search box. Click on the entity and confirm. And now Koch is linked to the correct entity. Scroll back up and we can see there's the word Artemis in the hyperlink. We can still add an entity citation here because when we're in edit mode, all hyperlinks are disabled. So we can still select part of the hyperlink text and identify them as entity. In our next video, I'm going to show you how to verify an entity from multiple suggestions and how to manually add an entity citation.